I'm Mark Culver, Chairman of the Houston County Commission, and just wanted to tell you how much this program means to the citizens in Houston County. We know that a cut in funding of over $1 million, 178 participants, and the 93,000 hours of community service will result in a total loss of over $2 million beginning in July of next year. That kind of cut would impact over 9,000 participants and eliminate 4.6 million staffing hours in agencies in our communities. These agencies need these people. They need the hours. These senior workers are extremely important to them, and the funding needs to be continued. The value of those lost hours would exceed $102 million, and that just can't be replaced. In the year ending June of this year, I think 1,365 older Alabamians provided almost 750,000 hours of service. Many of them have, over 80% have family incomes less than 100% of federal poverty guidelines. Over 60% are minority, nearly 80% are women. So it touches a group that really needs the help. From our perspective, it is a great value from the County Commission. The little money that we put in for each position is very minimal compared to the benefit that the agencies receive from these employees. Not only for the agencies, but the employee then becomes trained and hopefully continues in employment so that they give back to the community. It's not just an expense. So we would encourage everyone that has any control over this to continue this very important funding.
I'm John Thompson. I'm the City Clerk and Treasurer of the City of Andalusia, and it is my responsibility to administer the Senior Aid Program in Andalusia for the Southeast Alabama Regional Planning and Development Commission. I can say that the program is incredibly beneficial to Andalusia, not just the City of Andalusia, but the county in which Andalusia resides. The City of Andalusia has a population of about 9,000. We have an annual budget of about $14 million. Covington County has a population of about 40,000. There are many layers of safety nets in our community. This program is one of them. It's an important benefit. It's a safety net. It provides important instruction for seniors that participate in the program. It's highly beneficial for them to have an opportunity to learn how to do something maybe they've never done before. It gives them the opportunity to be exposed to new ideas, new thinking. Maybe they haven't been able to find a job, and it gets them in a position to earn income for their family. So it's a very beneficial program. It's has cross benefits in many ways. Not only does it benefit the participant, but it benefits the city as well. It helps us to provide services that we don't have the resources to provide. As I said, we're a small city, and the needs of a small city go on forever, and the resources are very limited, especially in a rural area. We have a limited amount of revenue from a limited number of sources, and so to provide the services that we need, we never have the resources to do that. So this program is invaluable to us to give certain services that we absolutely won't be able to do if this funding is cut. Another benefit is that it allows the participants to gain experience that they may not have. It also educates them in areas that they may have never been exposed to, or may not have any specific education about. That prepares them to go back into the workforce once they rotate out of the program. So it's sort of a cyclical program in that we attract people that may not have certain skills, they learn skills, and they go back into the workforce. So they're a boost to the economy when they go back into the workforce. We understand that the proposed budget for 2015 will cut $1 million for the state of Alabama for this program. And that will basically devastate the program, or really cut it severely to the bone. And I can say that for Andalusia, it certainly will affect us as well. And we desperately need this program to continue. Without it, we will not be able to provide certain services. Certain services will go away, and a very, very important safety net will go away that has been established for a long time.
The Good morning. My name is Sonia Godwin. I'm the director of the Adult Activity Nutrition Center here in Andalusia, Alabama. I have been part of this program for well over 10 years, and I think it's a win-win situation for our community and our employment service. Currently in our program alone, I know we have hired several senior aides, giving them anywhere from 30 to 40 hours a week, even some, 20, but they've been such a great asset. They have learned the skills. We've been so impressed that we've decided to hire them as in our municipality. And in doing that, I just feel like if this program's cut, it will not allow them to have the skills to go out and get a job. We need them to be vital. But if you don't even look at that aspect, you've got to think about the ramifications. If that senior is not trained and does not feel vital, their health's going to go down. So where you're trying to alleviate one problem, you're causing another. These seniors need to be utilized. They have a lot to give back to the community, and they teach us so much. Not only what we teach them, but they have the skills to be punctual and on time and courteous, and that's things that we can learn from them. So to me, this is a win-win situation, and to change it in any way would be so detrimental to our society as a whole and to the program as it's set up. We have a winning situation just like things are.
I'm Diane Marshburn, and I am the Program Director for the Wiregrass Retired and Senior Volunteer Program, a program that serves Houston, Henry, and Geneva counties. Our program is over 35 years old here in the Dothan area, and I have been affiliated with SCSEP Senior Aid Program now for over 19 years. It's a wonderful program. It provides yet another opportunity for senior adults to be retrained by learning new job skills. We live in such a global community now, and our world is global, and we never stop learning. Seniors are living longer, they're healthier, and so therefore they're working more. And we need them, and it's a good avenue for each area of service like ours, our nonprofit, to be able to provide some training for our senior aides. Our senior aides do a wonderful job. They're very intelligent. They've been strongly recruited and very well trained. We provide training for our senior aides and help them increase their job skills, to learn a little bit more about how to use the computer, how to use new software, and anything that is up and running and current in today's work market. There are some times when we're able to hire that senior aide. If we're not able to hire that senior aide, then they're able to go out and to get a job in the current job market, so they can compete with the global job market at this time. The President's new budget that's just been presented to Congress represents over a $1 million cut for the state of Alabama. We'll lose 178 participants and 93,000 hours of community service that are given by our senior volunteers and senior aid workers, for a total loss of $2,059 that will begin July the 1st of 2015. We need the money for our community. We need the money for our state. It's a revenue that our state really cannot afford to lose. And on the other hand, our seniors need the money. They're willing to work. They're really willing to be trained and to get out into the workforce, but they cannot do it if they do not have skills.
Hi, I'm Judy Mishazik, and I am privileged to be a senior that with SCSEP have found employment through their programs. I have been given another opportunity at an age where I can learn new things in technology. I can be an active, productive person in my community and in society. I do hope that the funding for the state of Alabama will be approved so the rest of us seniors can continue to try and be as productive as we can, help out and reach other people to learn different things. Not only are we able to do our jobs, but we could possibly help other seniors to become more aware of programs that are out there for them, not only for employment, but for education as well.
Hi, I'm Mickey Murdoch. I'm the mayor of the city of Elva, and I'd like to talk to you about the SCSEP program, or the program for seniors. In all communities, including the city of Elva, we have people who reach the age of 55 and above, and for whatever reason are not able to get a job. And this program allows them to be trained to do work, and it's valuable to them in that it supplements whatever income they got, and it's also valuable to the community in that we're getting twice as much value for the funding that's available for them. So I think as the City of Elva that one of the most important things to us is the fact that the people that are working with the seniors are training them to be able to function in a program that's while they're training, but also after they graduate from the program to be able to find a job outside of that. But for example, we employ people to work with our seniors. So a senior is working with the senior, so it provides them some communication with other people their age. But the main thing is that they are interacting with maybe people that are homebound that don't have the nutritional meals that they need for their age and for the conditions that they're in. So the person that, the senior that's working with these people may be delivering a meal to them, it may be cooking the meal for them, or it can be other skills that they're learning. But the most important thing is it's two things that's very important. Number one, you're working with a homebound person and you're helping them. But the other, and so that gives the people a sense of accomplishment. But the other thing is that they're being trained to be able to go out of this program into the community and to help them, the community and themselves in the future.
Hi, my name is Amanda Gamble. I'm the Senior Center Director of the Abbeville Senior Center. I've been working with the program for 7 years. I love this program because it gives an opportunity for seniors that are needing to enter into the workforce again, the opportunity for training, the opportunity to be familiar again with the workforce. It gives them a great opportunity to have that confidence back that they may have lost for being out of the workforce for so many years. This is a wonderful program. It not only helps the organizations that have the senior aides here, but as being a director of a senior center, there are so many seniors that are unable to make it on just the income that they have coming in because of all the increases of food, energy, all the bills that the seniors are enduring. This gives them an opportunity to be part of a program to get them back into the workforce. It also gives them the opportunity to receive the training they need to help them be able to make it day to day.
I'm Kathy Moore. I'm the Assistant Director here at Landmark Park in Dothan, Alabama. We have been involved with the Senior Aid Program for several years now. We feel like it's a wonderful benefit to the park. We are a nonprofit. We see about 12,000 to 13,000 school kids each year, and it's wonderful to have someone to greet our guests, to be up there out front. Of course, we would like to be everywhere all the time, but with 135 acres and only 4 full-time people, it makes it very difficult to do that. So the Senior Aid Program has been so beneficial to us to have someone to greet our visitors, give out information, answer the phone, just that extra set of hands and eyes that we need so badly. The seniors already come to us with an awful lot of knowledge of their own experience, things that they have dealt with throughout their lives, but we feel like it is our job for them to show them some things that maybe they haven't been exposed to, such as your computer and your websites and media coverage, plus just the interaction with so many different types of people, from babies and carriages all the way up to other seniors that come to visit the park. So we feel like we're letting the seniors have the opportunity to grow and branch out themselves. This program has been so successful out here that our last senior aid, we were able to find in our budget enough money to hire George Johnson. He's been with us for just a few months now as our staff person, but absolutely invaluable.
And my name is George Johnson. I do work at Landmark Park, and I was with the senior program. I've certainly enjoyed it. I met a lot of people and learned a lot of things that I would not have learned without this. Plus, I need the money, and seniors all need money because you're on limited budgets already. So this is very critical to seniors, and I certainly hope the program continues, because seniors really need the money. They need the activity. It makes us healthier, wealthier, and wiser, and we enjoy being with people and with the public. I've learned a lot about computers with Giant, as my age, that we were not exposed to computers. They didn't even come out to just about the time I retired. Plus, it gets me off the couch and out in the open and into the public, and I love meeting and greeting people and talking to people. So this works out perfect for me. So I certainly hope Congress will continue the program, because we seniors really need it.
I'm Betty Forbes, the director of the Dothan-Houston County Library System. I've been part of the library staff for more than 30 years, and we had senior aides before I started here who have been essential to the work of the library, even as that has evolved and changed. When I first started here, we had ladies who would put book cards back into book jackets, into book pockets all day long when books were returned. But now that's all done by computer, but we still have senior aides helping us with essential skills that require human contact for the library to operate. We have seniors who have helped us check in each day's magazines and newspapers, who help us keep the shelves tidy, gather things that people left lying around and chose to not check out, help us with reshelving, helping us get new materials ready to circulate, putting on book jackets, doing property stamping. There are a lot of behind-the-scenes tasks that are necessary for a library to function, and we would not be able to function without the help of senior aides. So they get very real, on-the-job skills. We have a computer lab where we offer classes to the general public, which we also offer to the senior aides. So they have daily access to computers, high-speed internet access, and instruction if they need to improve their computer skills. So it benefits them, it benefits the library, and it helps develop their marketable skills so that hopefully they can leave the program and become part of the regular workforce. One benefit of having senior employees is that they are very dependable, they have a strong work ethic, they come from a generation when people expected to work hard for a paycheck, they're very reliable. I did have somebody who had to take off for the bowling tournament that she was participating in, but these are active, involved people, and we like their work habits. They benefit our entire community because, in our example, they free up other staff to do things that require particular library-related training. So they help keep our doors open, and they have an integral part of the service that we offer. If we did not have senior aides, somebody else on our staff would have to be doing the tasks that they do with us, so that would have a negative impact on our staff availability to help patrons find what they need. As I said, we have participated in the senior aid program for more than 30 years, and I hope that will continue for the next 30 years because it benefits the entire community.
the senior aides, we've been able to provide some training with some database procedures, as well as just training with our program and what HIPPY means and what it does. And that allows the volunteers, the senior aides, to benefit us better. But also, sometimes when money becomes available, we're able to hire them, like we were able to transition Marty into a paid position at HIPPY.
My name is Martia Murakami, and I live here in Dothan. I heard about the senior aid program through 211, actually. My mom, I was a caregiver for my mother, and my mom passed away, and I was just totally bored and at loose ends. So I called 211 to find out what I might be able to do, and they told me about Southeast Alabama Regional Planning and Development Senior Program. I went over to them, I talked to them, gave them my resume. They put me at Rose Hill Senior Center, where I helped teach the seniors how to use a computer. I went out to Wallace Community College, where I worked with the GED program, and then I was brought to HIPPY. At HIPPY, I was given a lot of education about their database, about their in-house software, and just loved this program, and was actually hired here. So I think this program is excellent. The Southeast Alabama Regional Planning and Development Senior Aid Program is truly needed for the seniors in this area. There are a lot of people with short skills that need to go into an environment, an office environment, or even a plant environment to learn new skills. And once they've learned these skills, they should be hired on by the companies they work for.
I'm Richard DeVore, the Job Placement Specialist of the Senior Community Service Employment Program. The presentation you've seen represents the importance of the need for the Senior Community Service Employment Program. You've heard from local officials, agency directors, and senior workers asking that you reconsider reducing the funding for this program. Strengthening this program is important as we move forward into the next few years. It will allow our senior workers to continue to move back into the local workforce by learning skills and abilities through the agencies that we work with on a regular basis. Continued support of the Senior Community Service Employment Program is vital. Reductions to this program will result in severe disruptions for the seniors that are on our program currently and those in the future. We will not be able to serve as many, and those individuals will not be able to learn the skills they need to go back into the workforce, thereby not being able to become self-sufficient again.
I'm Barbara Knight. I'm Project Director of the SCSEP program here in Southeast Alabama. I've occupied this position for the last 20 years. And during that time, we have realized between 20 and 30% of our participants being able to transition back into the workforce. SCSEP is a program that works. It benefits the older worker by providing them with extra income, as well as work experience and training, which allows them to gain skills that will allow them to compete in the workforce. This program is very much needed, and it's needed now more than ever. Not a day goes by that we don't receive a call or have someone to come into the office seeking help from this program to help them get back into the workforce so they can pay their bills. We need to keep this program. The proposed cut of $1 million in the state of Alabama would eliminate 178 positions as well as 93,000 hours of community service. We need to keep SCSEP. Please vote to keep this program the way it is. Give it level funding, keep the employment and training focused so that our workers will be able to transition back into the workforce, and others will be able to come in and take advantage of this very important program.